Of us, good morning.
Morning.
Hi there, you. Good morning. Top of the morning to you. A bright and beautiful, going to be another warmer, slightly warmer, though lots warmer temperatures coming soon. We'll dive into all that in just a little bit. Good morning to it. Welcome to New Living Mornings and newlivingnow.com. My name is Chris Carson.
I'm Carrie Bedore. Good morning.
How was the weekend?
It was chill.
Was it chill?
Yeah,
Chill weekends are good.
they are good.
I enjoy a chill weekend every now and then because the week in front of us, anything but chill. There's so many things going on. Like the Northeast Wisconsin is just buzzing with stuff. And we'll be talking a little bit about that. But per usual, we got to kick off the show with some talent that's going to be taking the stage shortly, real soon. In fact, 10 days and 5 hours. Or 10 days, 4 hours, and 53 minutes. Some along those lines. Of course, we're talking about Mile of Music and the artist today. Wonderful little group here called Happy Landing. The tune Let Me Out. Enjoy with New Living Mornings and newlivingnow.com. Good morning.
2 years in this town took 2 days to undo it. You used to say you were gonna say country music. Now all you talk about is how it's more than a music town. We used to drive in circles, see the city from different views. But traffic's gotten worse and I feel further from you. All you talk about is how I'm slowing you down. I've been holding out for so long. I used to love this town. I thought it made you proud. Let me out if you don't want me around. I used to love the way you can never get lost, cause the interstate went around and around and around. So let me out, let me out, let me out. If you ask if I'm okay, I plan on saying that I'm fine. I'll go see my brother and he'll say she ain't worth your time. Used to walk around with a sparkle in my eye. I think I left it with you way back on Overbrook Drive. I used to love this town. I thought it made you proud. Let me out if you don't want me around. I used to love the way we could never get lost, cause the interstate went around and around and around. So let me out. I used to have all your street signs memorized, but everything's a blur. Everything's a blur. Hear our song play, drunk tours on Broadway. Used to know the words, but everything's a blur now. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. I used to love this town. I'm in your rear view now. I'm getting out, cause you don't want me around. I used to love the way we could never get lost, cause the interstate just went around and around and around. So let me out. Oh, I used to have all your street signs memorized, but everything's a blur. Everything's a blur. Hear our song play, drunk tours on Broadway. You know the words, but everything's a blur now. So let me out. Let me out. Let me out. 'Cause everything's a blur. So let me out. Let me out. Everything's a blur.
That was pretty good.
That was really good. I like them.
Freaking amazing right there. Happy Land, Let Me Out, going to be on a couple different stages. Houdini Plaza, going to be on that stage,
Cool.
which is a big one.
Yep.
And Appleton Beer Factory stage as well. Two of the spots that they've got noted right now that those guys will be taking the stage on. And yeah, definitely going to have to go check them out. Tons of great music. And right here in our backyard, Mila Music, downtown Appleton on College Avenue. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. And it looks like it might be a little bit warm too.
Really?
Yeah. No, it's obviously it's 10 days out yet, but we do have the 10-day forecast details, and they're saying mid 80s and going to be one of those warm and sticky kind of situations.
Lots of water.
Which
They need
is-
hydration
which is-
stations.
Or maybe they need a couple folks to
What?
like put together a
Sprinkler?
yes.
Like one of those misters?
Yes.
They can run through it. Or a slip and
Well,
slide.
it's got to be portable. Can we do we have to figure out a portable way. We have to put it all within
it's
like
called a hose.
a red flyer hose.
Yeah.
Oh, garden
A
hose.
garden hose.
Okay. Yeah. I was thinking like red flyer, like have a little a card of some sort that we're pulling, maybe some water in there, and then you bring in the mister idea. Then we're gonna need a container for the water and the pump.
We could probably
but we'll figure out something.
we could probably use one of those sprayers that they spray lawns with. Just make sure we clean it out really good and just put water in there.
Sure.
We could just spray everybody.
So we've got a lot to do. We've got 10 days to figure this out.
Or water balloon launchers.
Water balloon launchers. I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Or
Because
a
we can do
dunk
up a
tank.
bunch of them.
Or a dunk tank.
Now we got a dunk tank.
I wonder how much money we could raise.
See, here it goes. Here's
If we
like
put you
one
in a
little
dunk tank.
seed, and now we've got all these ideas. We're gonna have a dunk tank. We're gonna have water balloons. I was good with just a radio flyer wagon like that. We just pull, and we have a cooler with some ice water to help people stay hydrated. You know, maybe a little bumper sticker, maybe a QR code or something, just to remind you that we're all about supporting local. And at the end of the day, when you're talking about newlivingnow.com, it's all about supporting local professionals and the services that they provide the folks like you and I that live in and around Northeast Wisconsin. Services that we utilize from time to time. Maybe not just this second, but eventually you're going to need somebody, and we've got that somebody at newlivingnow.com. And we appreciate you hanging out with us here again this morning. Again, Mile Music details, we've got those online. Just 10 days away from that kicking off. Partly cloudy skies throughout the day today. Looking at a high of about 83 degrees. So going to be another warmer day.
Yeah.
You got the air on at home though, right?
Of
You
course.
keep that on.
Yeah.
Like you actually turn the heat on and the air conditioning on in the same day sometimes.
1,000%.
Yeah.
I would. What I do is I turn the air up to about 72 during when I'm at home, but I still will have a sweatshirt on and maybe even a blanket. But then when I go to bed, I have to turn it down. Yeah.
So that's what she does.
I
I
do.
just crack open windows.
Yeah.
Utilize a fan when it gets super hot. I will have the air on. Usually when I go to bed. I have a small house though, so it's not. I don't have a big house. It takes a while in the central air, and I just have a smaller unit in my room, so that my room is chilled down because I do have to have it chilled down in the bedroom.
In the bedroom.
to
Do you sleep
yeah.
with a fan on?
Not typically, no, but I have noticed this summer, especially because normally I don't have an extra little AC unit in my room. It's usually in another room, and I don't notice the noise. But this year I decided to put it in my room, and I have actually slept a whole lot better.
Because of the
That
noise.
And for me, typically it's I want to hear if I'm going to be murdered in my sleep, if somebody's breaking in to steal whatever. I want to hear it. I want to hear it coming. Where now you don't hear anything. It's just white. I don't hear Landon doing anything in the house, which part of me is not very happy with. But there's another part of me that's like, dude, we don't sleep like this ever. So screw it. Turn on the noise. Let's get some rest.
Yeah.
So
I sleep with thunderstorms on every night,
all night long.
all night long. All night long.
Really?
Part of it too is because of my dogs. They sleep in my bedroom, and if they hear little things, they'll wake up and start barking. So I need to drown the noise out so they stay calm.
So how little a noise does it take to get the dogs to start
One
barking?
of them, Zoe, my white one, she will hear
Is
something.
it guaranteed like every night at some point she's going to be barking?
Not guaranteed, but it's like if the boys get up to go get a glass of water, because we have a split ranch, so we're on the other side of the house, and
Mhm.
if she hears something in the kitchen, she thinks someone's here to murder us. So she lets everybody know.
Another good reason to have a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that said, I didn't think that I could get the sleep that I have been actually getting. I really have gotten some great sleep in the past couple weeks because of the noise of the fan and the air conditioner. And I don't know. It's been great. It's definitely noticeable. But maybe I need to get a dog.
I tried doing that white noise app where it just like makes you have like white noise and green noise and brown noise, and I don't know what the difference between any of them is.
Not much, but I do know what you're talking about.
I did not like it.
None of them?
It was weird.
Because I feel like the air conditioner and a fan provide that kind of white noise or whatever color you want to label it.
Right?
I feel like that's what it is. That's what it's providing.
But I like the thunderstorms because it's just it's like nature. You know what I mean?
I do enjoy thunderstorms.
I get sleepy when it gets thunderstorms.
I would suppose if you're going to bed every night with that noise, the second you hear the thunder crack, it's
like, oh, time for a nap.
She's sleeping quiet. There's a thunderstorm rolling in. She'll be awake in just a little bit.
Yeah, well, 20 minutes.
But all that said, part of the cloudy skies, high of 83 today. Some thunderstorms possibly tomorrow. I mean, it's been a few days since we've had any rain. So Mother Nature's got to bring us some more. Things finally drying out a little bit. My backyard drying out a little bit. I was actually able to mow the back part of my yard, which has been a swamp.
Did it grow? Like, was it long?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Some just healthy, hardy weeds that you would normally need. A weed whacker could take down, but I had to hire equipment.
For real.
Equipment, big old chainsaws and stuff. No, not really, but they were big.
I felt like you were being.
They were big. I was being dramatic. But the weeds were thick in the backyard. But we got a chance for some storms tomorrow. Looking at high of 76, and then mid 70s throughout much of the remainder of the week, and then warming back up as we move into the weekend. The weekend going to be sunny, toasty, and that's going to roll us right into next week. As we get things ready for Mile of Music. But this week, as we scoot forward, and of course now the skies are filled with the planes.
They are.
And there's no shortage of traffic to go along with the planes in the skies.
Right.
And already the road I stay away from Oshkosh. If you're not going to the show,
stay away.
If you're just going down to do some shopping or visit family or something, put that on pause. Just stay away from Oshkosh with the road construction that they've got, especially near that bridge where it comes down to two lanes. I guess I haven't been down there in a couple days now. I don't know if that's going to be out of there or what they've got going on, but I can only imagine. Did you catch that 15-car accident on Friday? Did you?
Yeah, I actually read about that on Saturday.
I drove by it.
You did?
Yeah, I had no idea it was going on until I'm driving down 41. Going northbound, and there's a spot there in Neenah where it goes from where it kind of shrinks. The things get shrunk down, and it as long as it's moving and nobody has an accident, it's fine. You're going a little bit slower, but you can still get through there. You're not wasting a lot of time. You don't need to find a detour or anything. But I got on the highway, and as soon as I don't even know how far away I was from 441. You could see all the lights. And I'm like, oh, well, definitely been an accident. And then I started counting the cars. I'm like, oh my God. There's at this point, they had already removed a few. I didn't even know what was going on. And I'm like, oh, I better take a look and just see what happened. How big was this? And 15 cars.
Wow.
One right into another.
I don't think there was any major.
There were no injuries, no big injuries because it wasn't that big.
But it was just a
high impact, but it was just chain. Give yourself some time. 2-3 seconds might not be enough. Give yourself 4.
And don't take a shortcut because the shortcuts probably got road construction.
it does. Everywhere's got
everywhere right now.
The only way you're going to win is if your car actually flies like a DeLorean.
Or what was it at the Olympics? They're having flying taxis.
What?
We talked about it.
That's right.
Yeah. You need to take a flying taxi. I don't think they have any though. Here. Yeah.
We're working on them. Yeah. New Living Morning taxis flying. That's we'll let you know this afternoon. We got some things in the works. No, I couldn't do it. Could you really jump into a flying taxi?
Yes.
No, I couldn't do it. I couldn't put my life in somebody else's hands. Good morning, Pam. Thanks for joining us. one of our regulars. If you're joining the show, watching it now or the replay, let us know that you were here. Go ahead and give us a like, throw down a comment. Just let us know that you were stopping by, and we'll put you in the list for a drawing of goodies that will be given away later on this week. Birthdays. Let's move our way through the list here. If you're celebrating your day today, congrats. Have yourself a fantastic day. I hope it is an awesome one. You're sharing it with the likes of some. Well, there's a few famous people today that have a birthday, like Selena Gomez. Selena's 32. What did she start on? Do you remember? How did she get?
She was on Disney, one of the Disney shows.
One of those shows. Which
I don't
one
remember
was it?
which one.
One of them.
Yeah.
But she's 32. David Spade, 59.
I would have thought he was older than that.
Really?
Yeah.
I went younger.
Really?
Yeah, it makes me feel older. The older
When
these
he's-
guys are, because I feel like, he's right around my same age. I feel like I kind of grew up with them and the whole Adam Sandler,
Chris
that whole
Farley.
group. Yeah, I feel like they're a lot younger than that. But to know that he's 59, wow,
Right.
whatever. Still love him though. And William Dafoe,
Appleton
Willem.
Mm.
Well, his name's actually William, but he dropped it somewhere along the line. I watched an interview on this, and he's like, I want to be different, so it's just Willem Dafoe. But yeah, Fox Valley native.
Appleton East graduate.
Yeah, 68 years old today. Happy birthday to him. Ezekiel Elliott, NFL running back for the Cowpokes, but
The
just had to
Cowpokes.
throw him in there anyway. He's 28 years old. Danny Glover,
Aw,
right?
yeah.
Danny,
I just like him.
from, oh my God, why am I having a brain fart here?
Lethal Weapon.
Thank you. Yeah, love that guy. Never had enough there.
It's my stepmom's birthday too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So happy birthday, Lori.
Lori, happy birthday. Are we having a party at her place?
She
Are we
doesn't
just-
know about it yet, but we could.
Hey, Lori, guess what? You don't know about this, but we're going to have a party at your place later on. We're showing up. We're going to clean out her fridge and her booze cabinet. We're going to have good times.
She
Right
has
way to
the
kick off the-
emptiest fridge you'll ever see.
It's like a bachelor, you have the fridge of a 22-year-old dude.
Yeah, it's pretty much condiments and and drinks, and then she'll have like just a little something in there, and then she like pitches it after 2 days. That's awesome.
Are there containers of takeout Chinese?
No, because she'd probably just throw it away.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for a minute, because that sounds exactly like a bachelor's fridge, a 22-year-old young man bachelor's fridge right there.
No, her fridge is very neat and tidy, but not a lot.
There's
in
just
it.
not in it.
Yeah. Oh, she's watching. Hi, Lovey.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. 29?
I think it's 29.
It's 29. Just remember who said that, Lori. It was me. But happy birthday to you, Lori, and anybody that's today is your special day. Appreciate you starting it out with us or catching a little bit of a replay as we talk about national days. There's a couple of them in here. Nothing fantastic.
I love mangoes.
I don't.
He doesn't.
I don't. I mean, I don't hate them. They're just not my go-to fruit.
Oh, I love mangoes.
No, just not man. I have eaten them. They're good in some capacity. The candy, like the fake, like there's that fake grape flavor. There's that fake apple flavor that fake banana flavor. Mango's got that same one. And I am not a fan of that mango, but I could grab a fresh one. In fact, I believe I did the last time I was in Mexico. Some guy, I think I paid like $182 for it, to be honest with you. After I did the exchange rate, and I'm like, wait a minute, what did that cost me for that mango and that coconut that you just gave me? But that was decent, but just not my go-to fruit. But hey, it's mango day anyway. Lion's share today.
What does that mean?
It means if you can scoop up the lion's share today, is take it. It's all about you.
Just take it.
Just take it. Take the lion's share, take the most of it. I don't know why it gets its day, but it does. And it's our job with what we're doing to point that out. National Hammock Day.
Oh,
Mm.
that looks like I
Mhm.
feel like I need to be there.
You ever fallen asleep in a hammock?
No,
I don't think chiropractors recommend it.
no, probably not.
Not the best thing for the back.
I've fallen out of a hammock.
But who hasn't? Who hasn't fallen out of a hammock at least one time? Do you have any hammocks in your?
No.
No,
Mm-mm.
I have a portable one,
Do you?
just like one of those fold up lawn chairs,
Okay.
but it's a fold up hammock.
Well, I used to actually have some, now that I think of it. And we brought them camping, but they were canvas. So like you can put them in between trees, but
Okay,
they're probably in the garage somewhere.
right on.
Oh.
The one I have is canvas, very stout, very. And I suppose actually thinking about it now, it probably could just be used between some trees the way it's all set up, but it has a base.
Like one of those stands.
Yeah.
Those big
Yeah.
U
Oh, it's
stands.
great. I've passed out taking a nap in it a couple times in the past few years. It's good stuff. And that's about it as far as national days go. Not a ton today, but again, if it's your birthday, happy birthday. Thank you for sharing with us today. We do appreciate that.
Happy birthday.
Let's chat about
All right, so we don't love talking politics on here, but there's no way we can't bring up what happened yesterday, that Biden is not seeking re-election and he is endorsing Harris, but I don't think she's officially been nominated by
the Democratic Party.
Correct.
No, she has not yet, but it looks like it's leaning that way.
Leaning that way.
And I guess it would probably make sense. 'Cause
Right.
she's right there.
Right.
But who are you and I? We're just doing a little show here in Northeast Wisconsin. I mean, did you get any messages? Did anybody did they say, hey, Carrie, are you interested in being?
No, but to go along with that,
Yeah, okay.
Did you hear about what the guy in Texas did?
No, what happened?
This is he literally did this.
What?
Actually.
And did he literally and actually?
And actually did it.
Those are a couple of words that we ring her up on every now and again because she uses them
Not
often.
he,
Okay.
but whatever.
What happened?
Whatever. So a guy in Texas went and legally changed his name to literally anybody else.
Whoa. That was actually, it is a little bit in my nose right now.
Do you need a minute?
No, I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good.
So
on the regular daily, I make fun of her for this. Literally make fun of her daily. I actually do it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. So
But it did. Coffee's in my nose right
so
now.
he legally changed his name to literally anybody else and has a picture of it with his Texas driver's license. And he applied to be on the ticket for the presidential nomination. So his name is literally anybody else.
In this day and age, he's the one. Like, it's something like that where he had this joke, this idea, he wanted to make fun. Dude's gonna end up in the White House,
Right?
because half of our population is gonna be like, you know what? Let's just go that route.
I'm sure he's gonna get all these and people will want to talk to him. He'll probably be all over the place. So I don't know what his actual name is, but he literally, hello.
That's too crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
But the whole political scene is just wow right now.
Wow.
And yeah, we try to keep that out of the show, but we do need to make mention. Would this be a good spot to throw up The Simpsons? Probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
do it.
Just so the Simpsons, Family Guy, all of those animated powerhouse shows over the decades that they've all been on have at some point predicted the future.
Yes. The
And
Simpsons
Simpsons has done it a lot.
A lot.
Simpsons has done it a lot. And this was one of them that this was, I don't know, like 14 years old, something like that, 15 years old.
That's kind of creepy.
I don't know. It's kind of weird.
So,
I mean-
but do you think that they made her wear that so she looked like Lisa
Absolutely.
Simpson?
Absolutely. One of her people said,
She was
hey,
probably
listen.
endorsed.
Yeah.
We had a paid endorsement for you. You have
Yeah.
to dress like this.
So I don't know. It's crazy. It's chaotic. I guess it's definitely not a boring time to be alive and be an American, but here we are. And whatever happens. Tomorrow will still come. And we'll still be here.
We figure it out, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, little crazy on the political front right now. And the NFL has actually announced that they're going to be hiring.
Actually,
Oh God.
have they actually announced, or have they literally
Okay, seriously.
announced? Oh, hey, no, seriously. Now things are actually serious.
Do you want to finish this?
Go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead.
God, you just missed picking on me all weekend, didn't you?
I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
The NFL is going to hire hundreds of people to support the 2025 NFL draft. So there's a link. If you go out to the Packers website, you can actually start applying. They haven't announced what all the jobs and stuff are, but they need a surge of workers to come in, and it's the NFL that's actually hiring them. So, if you're looking,
They're going to need a massive supporting cast.
right.
There's going to be
Right.
so many things that need to be done.
It's
The
just
little details, the minutia.
279 days away.
So we got to start a countdown now for that.
Oh, we should. Now that we're almost after Mile of Music, we will.
After Mile of Music.
Because it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
It's a massive, absolutely.
It's a big deal for Wisconsin, but it's a
Mhm.
big deal for Northeast Wisconsin in our area.
The businesses, the economy, everything that are benefiting from this. It is huge. It really is huge. And it's funny because as professionals, as a real estate professional, as a marketing professional, we deal with clients and folks that live obviously in and around Northeast Wisconsin. And there's so many of them that don't know.
Right.
They've heard about it, maybe.
Right.
But for the most part, if they're not super big football fans, they're really oblivious.
Right.
They're like, what? A draft? There's a draft coming? Yeah, there's a draft coming.
Big deal.
You have a house in Appleton. There's a chance that house could be rented out for a lot of money. You didn't know this?
Right.
So there is a lot of that people really don't know what's going on in the area. And in how many days?
279.
279 days. There are going to be a lot more people in Northeast Wisconsin. It's going to be
crazy.
great. It's going to help with business. It's going to help with a lot of things. So.
And
awesome.
even the ramp up to it, like everyone coming in early, and it's just
for sure.
It's gonna be cool. Super cool.
And nuts. And let's say it crazy and nuts. Like the prices, some of these houses that people are getting that
oh my gosh.
we've talked about this so many times, but the couple of the houses in the shadows of Lambeau Field are getting in excess of $100,000 for
like $128,000 to rent one of the houses right across from the stadium for like 4 or 5 days.
Do you guys want me to write a check? I'll write out a check. I'll take care of the whole thing.
Do you take debit cards? I'll Venmo you.
Debit card's not going to work.
I'll
telling you, let's
Venmo
just give them a check. You can just hold that till Tuesday of next week, please. It's
a
crazy.
check. When's the last time you wrote a check out?
The last time
I don't
wrote,
even have a checkbook.
I have a couple checkbooks that are just floating around. I honestly cannot tell you the last time I wrote out a check. I don't know. Everything's paid online.
I think the last time I wrote out a check was for school lunch for my kids.
Even that was, well, your kids have been out of school now for a little bit. Everything is paid online with that. So I didn't have to write out a check for school lunch. I can't tell you. Yeah. I'd have to go look at the checkbook.
Yeah. So
not that I did a very good job of keeping, tabs or whatever.
Keeping track of it.
I mean, who does that?
Well, back to the NFL, everyone is anxiously waiting for Jordan Love's contract. So people kind of thought maybe because training camp starts today that we would see some type of contract negotiations, but or some solid contract. I know they're in negotiations, but apparently they're not where they want to be with the guaranteed money is what I read.
It'll happen.
For sure.
Draw it out a little bit. Each side's got to, put their foot down, and I get it. Whatever. It'll happen soon enough. We'll know.
Well,
he's going to get paid a lot of money.
And he deserves it. And he's making me excited for football again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
I fell back in love with football like towards the end of the year last year because I just did not like Aaron Rodgers. And then all of a sudden, Jordan Love started doing good. And then I started following the Packers and stuff again. And now I'm super excited for this season. I might actually play fantasy football again.
Literally?
Oh, stop.
She's literally.
I think you should get that buzzer and just buzz me every time I see that.
Totally going to do it.
Literally.
Let's just hope that the momentum keeps going forward and all this positivity and this excitement, all the love for love.
God, what a great last name.
Keeps moving forward and he's able to deliver because at the end of the day, man, that's where it comes. Because you get about 2.5 quarters, and if things aren't looking good, we're gonna let you know. You're gonna have an entire state letting you know that you need to be doing better.
Do better.
Whatever. It'll all work out in the end, and we're close to the football season, and That means we're close to fall. We're close to this. The season's changing.
Pumpkin spice.
God, I've seen a couple commercials. I went to the store yesterday and they had a big display of candy corn. What is up with that?
I love candy corn.
Well, what?
Yeah.
Nobody loves candy
I
corn.
do.
You do not.
I do.
I don't believe it.
I
It's
do.
not possible to love
I-
something so disgusting.
I love candy corn. I have candy corn candles because I love the way it smells.
Can we not put them in the studio
I'm
here?
totally putting them in the studio.
So gross. And I don't understand why they have to lead with the candy corn.
And I
Why
like.
can't we lead with a couple
Don't you like eating?
summertime scary masks? Why do we have to lead with crappy candy?
Actually, I saw. Oh, I said it again.
Yep.
I
I
saw
need that buzzer, actually.
Halloween costumes out.
Oh, did you?
Mhm.
Oh, I've not seen those.
Mhm.
I was at the store last night and all I had come across was the candy corn, but it was a big display. There was lots of it. And I'm like, come on. Back to school supplies.
Yeah,
Those are out.
Those have been out for a while. Those basically come out
I feel
when
like
school
they're-
lets out. It's like school's done. Here's school supplies.
They,
for
they
next
come
year.
out after the 4th of July when the stores need that shelf filler. We've got nothing to put on the shelves right now. So let's just go ahead and just get all the school supplies out
School
there,
supplies.
put some cheap prices on it so that we can get that the leftover stock from last year, get that
I
out.
loved school supply shopping.
What?
Like when I was little, when I was young, I loved matching my folders.
Oh, for you,
for myself.
not as a mother.
Well, I didn't mind it as a mom either.
Ugh.
I used to make my kids' book covers and like paint and draw stuff on them.
With the paper bags? You
Yes. I made them super cool. Like
think you can
ocean
still do it?
scenes. Yeah, I totally could.
We should have a contest to see who can cover the book the best.
Oh,
I
come
did-
on.
Where you get it so tight you can't close the book.
Yeah, right. And then it rips.
And then it rips.
You're like, oopsie.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Just a
And
little
then
too
they
tight.
made the book covers that are kind of stretchy and they like it's almost like a sheet, like a fitted sheet over the book.
Cheaters.
Do they
cheaters.
even have books anymore?
I don't think so. What are those?
Yeah, we're like, what's a book? What is a book? Okay, I still have more news.
Okay, we'll keep going. Sorry. Sorry.
The Emmy nominations came out, and The Bear actually broke records with 23 nominations.
We were just talking about this last week.
Yeah, I've not watched it, but I do love Jeremy Allen White because I liked him from Shameless. Lip, yeah, he was just a cool character.
Mhm.
But I really think I'm gonna come and watch The Bear.
Give it a shot. I'd give it a shot. Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of talk about it. And we literally were talking about this actually on Thursday or Friday with Jason.
No, you're gonna see it all the time.
Intentionally though. I am. Yeah, never mind. But it sounds like a great show and do have to give it a shot.
So my last bit of news
Mhm.
is a South Carolina man accidentally threw away a $200,000 scratch off lottery ticket.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
What?
threw it away. And it made me start thinking, I wonder how many unclaimed lottery tickets are out there and what happens to that money?
It goes right back into circulation. I read about this.
For how long? Like, is there like an
Yes, there's an expiration date on the tickets.
There
I don't
is.
remember how long, but I did look into this. Yes.
So it just
there's a
goes back
lot
into
of
the-
money that does not get claimed because people don't know that they won. And it may just be, $100 here, maybe $1,000 there, but it ends up adding up to a huge number that just gets recycled and ultimately gets put back into the mix.
when the Powerball gets really high and everybody goes out and buys their tickets, it's
Mhm.
usually when I only buy tickets.
Yep.
And for whatever reason, one day I knew I didn't win the Powerball. But I brought my tickets in and I asked them to scan them for me. And I had $24 in there.
Whoa.
I know. I would have just tossed it.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't
Mhm.
realize,
But a lot of people do that.
there's just like those little pieces, that
Especially in those situations where the jackpot is big and everybody's buying in on it. Those
Right.
moments, there's a lot of it, and it ends up being a huge chunk of money.
and
Like
you had
this.
a lottery winner from your hometown.
Yeah,
didn't you?
Red Granite. Somebody, I don't know if somebody in Red Granite has the ticket. I don't know if they've made that announcement yet or figured out who that is. But yeah, like a $4.3 or $4.2 million ticket at Quick Trip in Red Granite
On National Lottery Day.
on National Lottery Day after we had made mention of it.
Yes.
So I feel like we're entitled to at least 20%. I
At
feel like
least.
we set it up cosmically.
Yeah. We
know.
threw the energy out there.
We did big energy. So whomever
Let us know.
one-
We'd like our share.
just send a check, money order, whatever, Venmo, a little bit of that our way. That would be great. 4.3 million.
4.3 million.
I
That's
want to say it was like 2.8 or 2.9 for the lump sum to walk away.
Think about that too. The government taking their portion of
Sure.
those taxes. So it makes you wonder if there's a conspiracy out there.
Well, of course, there's conspiracies out there, tons of them, and you're adding to it
How?
by saying that.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
am. I like
Why
conspiracies.
is there a conspiracy to it?
Conspiracy.
Yeah,
Should we talk about events?
do it.
All right. So Packer training camp starts today. They're actually having a press conference at 9:15. So we're going to talk about everything Packer related. So that fun time of year. And of course, they're carrying on with the tradition with the bicycles. So people
You ever go check that out?
I've went up in the area once, but not I just don't like football that much to go sit there and watch. What was that? That
What?
squeal that came out.
Oh my gosh, really?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Just I don't know. But people actually take off of work and use vacation days to go and watch.
Mhm.
And good for them.
I almost killed Edgar Bennett. You remember Edgar Bennett?
I do. Why did you kill him?
It was this time of year, and this was right after I'd got into radio. I was doing a morning show stunt a little bit, and I was driving the radio station truck in the shadows of Lambeau Field there in between the Don Hudson Center and Lambeau Field, and I was watching what was going on, and the players were riding bikes across the road, and as I'm driving and not paying attention, like, oh my God, there's so much stuff. I look in front of me, and there's Edgar Bennett on a bike with a kid on the back of the bike, and I slam on the brakes, and I'm probably 6 inches away from Edgar.
Did you ask for
I
his
mean, I wasn't
autograph?
going fast.
Did you ask for his autograph?
No, I did not. I did one of these like wave things. Please don't kill me, anybody. Like all I could think about was, oh my God, had I hit him and broke his leg,
The whole
like
state
the whole state would have been after me the whole season. Oh my God. I'm like,
I
Christopher.
feel like there would have been memes.
Oh man, it would have been bad.
TikTok reels.
This was before memes. This was before TikTok. This was before all of that. So there wouldn't have been a ton of that. But I was definitely in a situation where, okay, you are not paying attention. This was not good. Yeah, I will never forget that look. I 6 feet away, just staring right at me, like, dude, that could have been
Whoa,
bad. Thank God I was only going 5 miles an hour, so it wouldn't have been too terrible. But nevertheless, pay attention.
I was only going 5 miles an hour,
That
so
was
get
it.
out of the way.
And he gets hit by 300-pound linemen. I mean, he's
Right.
fine.
Like, what's a car?
What's a truck?
A
It was a truck.
A
It's a
truck.
big Dodge Ram.
Boom.
Boom.
All right. Other big event in
Yeah.
this area, huge, is EAA.
Mm.
So many things going on. If you look at their events page, it's almost overwhelming. There's things happening, like multiple things happening every single hour. There's actually an app that you can download and pick all the different events and see what you want to put together. If you go to newlivingnow.com and go to our events page, we put a resource link up there where you can find everything that's happening with all the different air shows or things that you might want to go and check out. So it's almost overwhelming how much stuff that is there.
It is literally overwhelming.
It's literally
Yeah,
overwhelming.
there is so much. Have you ever spent time out on the water watching the air show from the water?
I
Have you
was
ever
just
do
going
that?
to say that in yes, and I'm going out there with my sister.
Are you?
Yeah, we're taking my grandpa because my grandpa is a pilot. So we're gonna pick him up because he's just too old. He just turned 90
Sure.
and it's too hot and to go and walk
Mm-hmm.
around the grounds. So we're gonna take him out on her pontoon and go.
So you're gonna do the night show or the day show?
I don't know yet. I'll find out from her. Which
Night
one she
show's
wants.
amazing.
I've-
From the water, it's unbelievable.
I would like to do the night show. I've only seen the day show from the water, but we used to go
Mm-hmm.
every year.
Night show from the water is amazing. You have such great seats, and you got the little fireworks, and then that massive explosion that they have that they blow up on whatever they blow up on.
Today's show, they're doing the aeronautics, so all like the acrobats and
Okay.
the trick planes and stuff like that. So
Okay.
so
It's
those-
fun. It's super unique. It's super cool that we get to have that here in
Right.
Northeast Wisconsin in the
Did you know
valley.
there's a little airport in Shiocton?
I didn't know it, I guess, but I believe it. There's a lot of little airports, little strips all
Yeah.
across the area.
They had a fly-in because they usually do a fly-in the weekend before EAA like officially starts because there's so many people in the area.
Mhm.
But the sky above was just crazy.
A buzz?
A buzz.
Was it a buzz
It was a buzz.
with planes?
Yes.
Yeah, there's no shortage of people. I don't remember what day it was last week that we had taken a trip down to Fond du Lac, but at that point, the campers were. I mean, it was
They were
full. There was
everywhere.
lines already.
Yeah.
So super cool, lots of stuff. Fun.
6 p.m. on Wednesday in Fremont, you can go check out the Webfooter Ski Show. That's a fun thing that you can go and do.
The web footers,
Yeah,
the ski show.
the ski
Can you
show.
ski?
I have in the
I can't.
past. I
I
have
can't.
in the past, but
I've tried, can't get up. I get up long enough to make myself feel like, hey, I got this, and then something happens and you just end up hitting the water really hard. And
yeah,
like I got a bluefish up my ass right now, or a bluegill up my ass right now. I'm done. I'm done with this. Let's get me back on the boat. I'll be the guy drinking the Corona, letting the driver know that, hey, that they just fell.
yeah. I mean, when I was younger, I could get up on skis.
Yeah.
I used to live on the water, basically. Tonight,
Mhm.
WWE Raw at the Rec Center.
Ooh. Hey,
Right?
did you ever do a wrestling show?
No.
I did.
Ugh.
At the Gulf Sports Center in Oshkosh? Jake the Snake, Randy Macho Man Savage. Who else was there? The Undertaker, the Bushwhackers, Hacksaw Jim Duncan was there. Oh
Whoa.
yeah, this was
So
like.
you're a fan, huh?
Well, my brother was. My brother was a huge wrestling fan, so I had the opportunity to be a part of that by default. So when they got him tickets to go, I got to go. But yeah, I watched some cool stuff. It was very cool. We had sweet seats right next to the ring. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
It's weird, but people still
It's
love it.
huge.
It's still huge.
It's huge.
People still love it.
It's huge.
On Wednesday, if
Yeah.
you like salsa and Latin dancing, you can take lessons at the Sky Lounge at Titletown Brewery in
I'm
Green
in.
Bay.
I'm
Sounds
in.
super fun.
Mhm.
We've got Jones Park Waterfest happening on Thursday, and another big weekend in downtown Appleton. They've got their big art in the park, so that'll be happening all weekend. So you can find this and anything you want to know about events on our website at newlivingnow.com at our events section. So much cool stuff happening.
No shortage of things to do. Wisconsin's favorite ice cream. Can you guess what
Yesterday was National Ice Cream Day.
it was? That's why we're going to talk about this.
Okay.
Yesterday was National Ice Cream Day. Of course not. Come on, why do it on a Sunday? Nobody's talking about it on Sunday.
Wisconsin's
Why can't we do it on
favorite.
Monday? But what is Wisconsin's favorite? Now, the system that they used to figure this out, was by Google searches. So the most activity based on searching through the internet. There wasn't a poll, there was no testing done. It was just what is searched the most in these areas. What do you think was the number one flavor for Wisconsin?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Is it not like a normal like chocolate vanilla?
It's not one of those. No.
Okay. Is it butter pecan?
It is not.
Oh, Rocky Road.
It is not.
What
What do you think it is?
Cookies and cream?
What do you think it is? Go ahead and pause for a second, think on it. Go ahead, comment below. We'll throw you into the drawing for a gift certificate that we'll get, a gift card that we'll give away later this week, but one more chance.
Chocolate chip cookie dough.
Blue Moon.
That popped in my head.
Blue Moon.
You know what? I don't know if I've ever had Blue Moon ice cream.
Come on.
I really don't know if I
Get
have.
out. How have you not?
I really don't think I ever have.
Really?
Really.
Well,
I'm a sherbet
Mine's-
girl.
so Sherbert was, I think. All right, so let's run down the list. So number 1 was Blue Moon. Number 2 was Superman.
What's Superman?
It's a vanilla and chocolate. It's got some nuts. I believe it's like a cedar crest
Okay.
flavor. So I'm not sure if that's why, as far as like the Google search.
would've
Again,
thought
this is all on
It should have
Google's.
been like kryptonite. Like green.
It should have been,
Yeah.
but it wasn't. You have to
Okay.
work on that.
I will.
Okay.
Call me.
Literally,
Call me.
you can actually
Actually
work
call
on
me.
that. Neapolitan, number
Oh.
3, which has got the vanilla, the
Yeah.
chocolate, and the strawberry,
Yes.
which happen to be the top 3 for most of the other states
Wow.
in America. Yeah, right. Super weird. And number 4 by itself for Wisconsin was vanilla.
Vanilla. How boring.
And then 5 was Spumoni.
What's that?
It's kind of like it's a layered ice cream, kind of sherbety. It's got nuts, maybe some fruit in it. Yeah, right. But as far as Google goes and what folks in and around Wisconsin are searching, it came in at number 5.
Interesting.
Spumoni.
Spumoni.
I feel like that's the name of a character from an 80s movie, like an 80s
Spumoni.
kids baseball movie, you know,
What was
second
it?
baseman.
No, it's like what is it? Police Academy. Mahoney.
or
That's
yeah,
why you
yeah,
think
one of
of
those, one of those.
Yeah.
Could be a name for somebody character in it. But interesting. So what's your favorite flavor? Throw it down in the comments and let us know.
Laura says Blue Moon.
Blue Moon.
Mhm.
Oh, so Laura eats the Blue Moon? Really? Yeah, I can't. I've had
That's
it.
my favorite beer.
I can't tell. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. There's a little cross.
Yeah, I think they messed up.
We got mixed up. It
Wisconsin Blue Moon.
wasn't ice
It
cream.
wasn't
was
ice cream.
beer
You're
the
looking
whole
for
time.
beer.
But yes, share with us what yours is in the comments below, and let us know. We would love to hear what you think it is. Mike says cookie dough.
I do like.
There's not an ice cream I won't eat.
Do you eat ice cream?
I mean, when I can, if it's lactose free, or if I got a bucket full of lactose pills, or back in the day when I could eat ice cream, I'll eat any of them.
I'm on an ice cream sandwich kick right now.
I've got I knocked out about a half a dozen dairy-free dilly bars from Dairy Queen yesterday.
Ooh, what is your favorite dip? Like what they dip them in?
Well, all of them. Again, I like the cherry.
I love cherry.
The cherry is really good,
Heat.
but now that I have to go the lactose-free option, they just have vanilla, but it's still so good.
But I like the cherry dip and I like the Heath dip.
They're all good.
Yeah,
They're all delicious.
they are.
Yeah. So there you have it. How's your day shaping up? You busy?
Yes,
Got things to do?
I do.
Gotta get caught up from the weekend, get the week in front of us, rocking and rolling. You got anything else that you want to talk about there, young lady?
No, not today.
I don't either. If again, let us know that you were a part of the show here this morning. We want to give you a little love, put you into the drawing for some big winning. Thanks again for hanging out with us here, New Living Mornings, newlivingnow.com. Your Monday has been officially kicked off. Have yourself a darn fine day. Go kick some butt. You kick some butt, lady. Thanks for hanging out with me.
You're
Have
welcome.
yourselves a great day.